Hi, everyone. As I had mentioned over on Facebook, I was unable to upload my Facebook Live Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 videos to YouTube because coding and it's ridiculous and it sucks. And so YouTube has approved of me going live. Little do they know. So I am going to reread chapter 2 for you now. And then I'll also post chapter 3. And from here on out, I'm going to be recording the books here on YouTube. And then I will post the YouTube video to Facebook because Facebook right now can just suck it. So, yes, I'm touching myself. There's nobody here but me and the cat. So, there you go. So, chapter 2 of The Mouse Ate My Money. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. I wake up to a lovely day. I glance at the clock and it's 7:30 a.m. I sit bolt upright in bed. Mickey has not called to wake me up. That rat. I set the wake up call for 7 a.m. before I went to bed and nothing. I feel betrayed and let down. Hearing Mickey Mouse's voice on the phone was always something I looked forward to, and now my morning is ruined. As I walk over to the bathroom, I see a note slipped under the door. I open it and see the nice mouse overlords have informed us that daylight savings time has kicked in and it's really 6:30 a.m. Oh, wow. Do I feel stupid? For that whole rant. Yeah, Mickey is forgiven. I'm such a dork. Roger is now awake and groaning when I tell him it's really 6:30 a.m. instead of 7:30 a.m. I want to go downstairs to the quick service eatery to get coffee for my loving man, but I can't. Mickey is due to call soon and I can't miss it. I lean over the rail of the balcony and look down and see there are actually otters in the otter pond. Fine, it's one otter, but it's an otter. He's so cute, swimming around. I rouse Roger from the comfy confines of bed with my squealing and make him drag his sorry ass over to look at the otter. He is unimpressed. It's an otter. Where's coffee? What I want to know is, where is the mouse? I know a watch mouse never boils or rings or something, but this is starting to make me mental. Finally, there it is. Ring, ring, ring. It's the mouse. I pick up the phone and hear a cheery Mickey Mouse squeak, "Hopping at 'em, pal. Oh boy, are we glad you're here. Big doings going on, so let's get started. See you real soon." I feel complete now. It's time to start our day. I gladly run downstairs for coffee, then realize I better run back to my room for clothes. Once clad, I can now go down to Roaring Forks to fetch coffee. I don't think Wilderness Lodge would think much of public nudity. Little did I know. Wait for it. Anyway, with Roger fueled with liquid caffeine and freshly showered, I'm trying to coordinate my ensemble. But wait, I can't find my brassiere. I can't go anywhere without my mouse cahooters. So, after some digging, I find my female attribute enhancement device and I am ready to start my day. Off we go to the bus stop, dodging keyed up kids fueled by excitement and way too much sugar. Now remember, I'm still gimpy and have a bit of a slog. It's a bit of a slog from the elevators to the buses, but I don't care. I'm home, and any speed bumps on my road to happiness is just stuff to be endured. However, first things first, I have to buy a pound Mickey. I go into the mercantile and score one. What is a pound Mickey? Okay, this is not a pound Mickey, but explain later. He looks like a stuffed Mickey Mouse toy, but he is really a state-of-the-art computerized tour guide of sorts. When you enter a park, information is downloaded into his little rat brain, and then he will vibrate when he wants to tell you something. Usually tips about the ride you're passing, wait times, when a parade starts, or really bad jokes and puns. The gal gives me the directions on how to operate him, and I realize I forgot to pack my drink lanyard. Roger doesn't get it. I told him I've heard the belt clip that comes with Pal Mickey doesn't work really well, and it's better to lasso his head with a drink lanyard in order to carry him in safety. Honestly, that stuffed rat cost me $75, and I don't want to lose him. Now that I have acquired my plushy tour guide, we are off to Animal Kingdom. I figured it would be easier to rent an electric cart to haul my ass around. It cost me $40 of my hard-earned drinking money, with $10 returned when you return the cart. It's amazing I got the deposit back, considering what I ended up doing to that poor cart. Pal Mickey has now turned into a regular chatterbox. Because I'm on the cart, Roger is carrying the mouse and holding him up to my ear when he has something interesting to say. The tidbits are mildly informative and the jokes are pretty awful, but I don't care. It's Mickey. Roger is giving me that boy look that says, I'd rather carry a huge box of Kotex around the park than carry this stuffed mouse. I don't care. I couldn't wait to get started. Now, let me tell you, I have gained a new appreciation from people who are physically challenged and have to use these motorized carts every day. It's not as easy as it looks. Here are some things that all able-bodied people should keep in mind. First, get out of the way. These things do not stop on a dime, and as Roger's toes can attest to, I ran over them at least twice. I don't mean to run your tootsies into the pavement, but I can't see them when you have your feet under the wheels. Second, get out of the way. Oh, did I just say that? Well, it bears repeating. I can't tell you the amount of kids and adults who ran out in front of me, mostly out of sheer oblivion. I nearly ran over 10 kids at last count and a few adults. It's annoying to have people look at you like it's your fault. Hey, buddy, if I could walk, I would gladly trade you. I was so stunned by some of the looks that I got, I couldn't even manage a love you, mean it. Third, be aware and considerate when looking at exhibits. People in carts can't see over your head or get as close to the windows as you can. When you've looked and seen and you see someone with a cart or a wheelchair, make some room for them. They would like to see too. I mean, I would like to view some hot naked mole rat action, but people keep standing right in front of my cart. Hey, you make a better door than a window. Fourth, my car is not a ride, meaning don't put your kids on it. Why? Let me explain it to you this way. It's like someone coming up behind you and putting their kid on your shoulders with no warning whatsoever. It's an invasion of personal space and it's rude. Fifth, turning radius. Now, Disney's made most lines accessible to carts and wheelchairs. Sorry, no more going to the front of the line. The carts and wheelchairs can go with you. However, those electric carts have a wide turning radius, and this means they have to back up to make some turns. This can result in more smushed toes if people aren't careful. After I nearly ran one kid down because he jumped in front of my cart, he gave me a wide berth. Just be aware. The whole experience would have been better if Roger wasn't yelling, "Danger, danger, Will Robinson," every time I took out another kid. We decided to go straight to the Africa section and ride the safari. It's not the same when you can't run/walk all the way over there. Little kids can move faster than me. Let's face it, butterflies move faster than I do. Once we got there, I found out that they corral all the wheelchair special assistance people together, so we have our own Jeep, which I found a little odd. Maybe the safari guides thought they could use us as a distraction. If the poachers see us, we won't be able to run off. There was a good selection of animals out there, which was nice. Let's face it, it wouldn't be much of a safari if there weren't any animals. I can hear it now. Well, folks, here is a rock where some lions usually sit, but they aren't here today, so let's look over to the other side. Oh, look, here's a wide expanse of savanna where you would normally see zebras and giraffes and gazelles grazing, but no, nothing today. It's just grass. After the safari, we went to look at the gorillas. This is always a fun place for me. Watching the male troop of gorillas is always entertaining. One of the young males had this pink blanket on his shoulders like a shawl. It was very fashion forward for a mountain gorilla, I thought. People were teasing him, which I thought was pretty narrow minded. I mean, can't a male primate wear a shawl just like a female if he wants to? Little was I to know that much more in the way of public taunting and indecency was about to unfold. So that is chapter 2. Now, just to let you know, I do have 2 Pal Mickeys, and I was going to bring one out to show you and demonstrate. They do not make them anymore. This novella was written in 2014, and Disney, as usual, like the speed of lightning, has changed many of their things. And yeah, you cannot purchase a Pal Mickey anymore. But he does sort of still work. I haven't taken him on a trip lately, but when I went digging through my stuff trying to find him, he was nowhere to be found. I just moved, and he is probably in a bin of things that I was going to sell before we were all confined to quarters. So, yeah, poor pal Mickey. I'll keep looking for him. So that is it from us here in District 1. Have a wonderful evening, and as always, may the odds be ever in your favor.